Can you turn that TV off?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey guys. All right, so I know you guys want to talk about the meetup and stuff, but we're gonna go dive right into calls right now because we got on so late. We apologize. We just had a really long day. We didn't eat anything, so we had to get some food. All right, so we're gonna call Snow Cone right now. You guys know his info, so please repeat it.
You have reached the voicemail.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I am kind of tired, Bernice.
No contacts tonight. No, we had a really long day.
What's going on, Lexi?
Got you. Yeah, guys, sorry we went so late tonight. Yes, so there was a meetup tonight or today. Thank you, that. No.
The meetup was good, Veronica.
Thanks, Squidwards. Hey everyone, awesome job today, Jeff Melissa. I'm sorry I didn't get your package. You should get it Monday. If you don't, let me know and I'll talk to the post office here. Thank you, Aaron.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, Billy.
Hopefully you're having a great day. Well, sometimes them days are like that. Hopefully tomorrow is better.
Thank you, it's Brittany. Hey guys.
And we could talk about whatever. I mean, I was really gonna wait until we released the video on Patreon first. We just have a lot of editing to do on it because there's some things on there that like information that he gave, like his address and stuff like that, things that we have to take out.
Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff that needs to be taken out of the video, so I have to like crop them and edit them and stuff because the video is like an hour and a half long, the full thing.
Yeah, this guy stayed for a while and talked to us. He had really nowhere else to go.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Bambi. So we met up with the guy that we posted videos about that says 54-year-old talking to a 12-year-old. He actually wound up being 61. It's that guy. He never had a nickname because we didn't talk on live with him because
Lexi, no, I made sure they didn't.
when we started going live, we were already speaking with him and he had already started talking about meeting, and every time we would talk on the phone he would talk about stuff like the location we were going to meet at and stuff like that, and I just didn't want that on live. That's why we never went live with it.
Oh, Lauren, don't worry. Once we release the video, you guys are gonna see. But he lost a lot of money in the process of trying to meet a 12-year-old. He lost a lot of money.
Yeah, guys, I know I felt bad not going live earlier because I'm like thinking, I'm like, they're probably gonna think something bad happens, like the people that don't have Patreon.
Oh yeah. Hey, Shannon.
Shanoa.
Or Shanoa. Is that Shanoa?
Yeah. You missed it.
There you go.
Yeah. It's me. Hi, Jeff. It's 4:51 in Ireland. My kids will be awake shortly. The meetup went pretty good.
He basically just was at first trying to play the card. Oh, I don't know what's going on. What? That's crazy. And then he opened up and he actually talked with us.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Mickey D's for dinner.
He did not get arrested because of the laws in New Jersey. That's why we have this petition right now to try and change them. Was your anxiety off the walls? Yes.
Yeah.
Mine were, but I didn't even have to go.
Oh yeah, we still turn him in, but it's basically gonna go nowhere. Even us turning him in, they're not gonna do anything with it really, until we get that law passed.
Yes, we turn all of our evidence over. Yeah.
No, since he came across state lines over to New Jersey, it would be a New Jersey matter. We could go in his state too, but they would need to have their laws the same as Illinois' laws and other states that have already passed the law that we want passed.
It was the guy that we have videos on TikTok of. It says 54-year-old talking to a 12-year-old. It's that guy, but he's really 61.
What goes on during the meetup process? I basically go there and I confront him, ask him why he's there to meet up with a little kid. I basically ask him a series of questions. I ask him questions about himself. Does he have kids? Why would he go ahead and do this? Just ask him tons and tons of questions. And then I basically tell him, I try to convince him not to ever do this again to any other person and to get off these apps that he's on.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
Kamaya.
Sometimes it feels that way though, but thank you.
Almost 900. Thanks, guys.
Basically, the law it states evidence that is used by people that aren't sworn in law enforcement agents cannot be used in the court of law.
No, I don't go to the meetups, so I don't ever tell them. Jeff doesn't ever tell them the person of anything about the decoy, besides that they were a decoy and they weren't really underage. What do you mean he lost money? Well, he had to pay for a bunch of things because he was not from the state.
Yeah, he lost a bunch of money because he had to pay, for another taxi to come. He had to. He got screwed over by the airlines, and apparently, his round trip ticket that he bought didn't process through correctly, and he had to pay for another ticket back to New Mexico or Texas, wherever he's going. It's different things he had to pay money for. What else he had to pay money for? The room. But I guess he lost that money now because they never let him check in, so he lost a lot of money in the process of this.
If you can't find the petition through the link, you can go to our flow page. It is through there in our bio.
Yeah, he flew. He took a plane from Texas from El Paso, Texas to Philadelphia airport, and then took a taxi from there to Jersey.
Thank you, CL Roll.
Yeah, we record the encounters. We have the whole video that we're putting on our Patreon, the third tier.
Much love and respect to the both of you. I hope the FBI nails him hard. Thank you, Paranormal.
The FBI was watching him for the longest time until they said, that they really can't take it to court because the U.S. Attorney's Office won't accept it because of us not being sworn in law enforcement agents. So I don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to keep pressing on it, but
yes, Heather. No, like I told you guys before, it's really just the same stuff.
It sucks. No matter what, we tried everything so far. The petition is our next step, is to try and get it passed by legislature to let us citizens do this.
He's actually not from Texas. He's from New Mexico, but he drove to Texas to take a
the
plane.
airport, to El Paso airport, to hop on the plane.
The rest of the video will probably be up on Patreon late tonight. Well, technically it'll be tomorrow because it's 12 now. Like I said, I have a lot of editing to do.
Taryn, it's not that they don't want our help, because we have had even FBI agents. They came over to our house, and basically they were telling us it's not that they don't want to work with us. They want to. They were pushing to work for us the whole time, but they're getting roadblocked because of the U.S. Attorney's Office. They won't accept any evidence from a non-sworn law enforcement agent.
Yeah.
So it's not like a police and everything. It's not like they don't want to work with us with this. It's that they are getting roadblocked and they can't because of the higher power.
We've only actually had one person be rude to us this whole time about it. Every other person that we talked to was very happy. They were that's very noble and nice of you guys to do. We did have one rude person, but that was it.
Right, Taryn.
Yes, Lindsay. No, this is our full-time job.
Right, Lindsay. Right.
It's actually a caramel McFrappe. If I can't get my Dunkin', I get this. No, I didn't get the McRib. You're from El Paso? Yeah, I really like them. I used to get their chocolate chip, the caramel chocolate chip one. That one was good too. No, so
Hot salty fries. That sounds awesome, Sapphire.
I've never heard
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
or personally seen any of the people that we talk to message us after they meet with us. That's just like something they don't do. I mean, like, because realistically, like, I don't know. That's just weird. I don't think somebody would do that. And if they did, they'd probably be like messed up in their head, like to not comprehend it. I mean, there are some people that don't believe that like they were talking to a decoy and they really believe they were talking to a kid, but thank you guys.
Yeah, we did, Monica.
I don't think Snowcone ever answered. Yeah, he didn't. But we are going to call Stomach Bleed. He's getting on my nerves today. He's basically saying, because I didn't really answer him today because of everything going on, but like, you know, there's some days that stuff like that happens and I just make up like an excuse. But he's like, yeah, I'm not talking to you or he didn't say I'm not talking to you anymore. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna turn my phone off tomorrow. And I was like, why? And he's like, because nobody cares about me and like I can't trust
Thank you,
anybody.
Sapphire.
Like,
We don't know how much we appreciate that. Yeah, our moderators are awesome.
being very, very dramatic. No, Snowcone called me 2 times before we got on live, but I missed them because
Thank you,
you
Lexi.
weren't
You're
on live.
amazing.
And I tried calling back, but he didn't answer.
Listen to your whining ass.
Yeah, I can't imagine what he's going to say. And then he was like, he said the decoy's
We
name.
got the best mods on YouTube.
With a bunch of crying faces. And I told him I was getting a bath or something. And I was like, I'll get it. And then I was like, whatever, I guess I'll just get out now. I was like, I was trying to relax. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're okay. Like, oh, like really? Like he's playing that like guilt trip game.
Yeah, they all do that. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them do. A lot of them do play that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get my Coke.
Why didn't you send a cop to be Addie he gave you? What do you mean? Like the address of where we met or where Jeff met him today? Thank you, Lauren.
Because they can't do anything.
Yeah, they can't do anything about it, so it doesn't really matter. We report everything. That doesn't mean that they're ever going to pick it up. That's why we're pushing this petition right now. We want to get the laws changed so that we can get these people locked up and charged. I think he's living in his parents' basement. Lex, we actually just started our live.
Is that a different election?
Yeah, different. Yeah, we got on really late because of everything that was happening tonight. There was no nickname for the guy today. All of the videos that I posted of him says 54-year-old talking to a 12-year-old, but he was actually 61, not 54. He lied about his age.
Yeah, I personally seen his ID.
Yeah, we saw his ID. Well, Jeff did. Shanoa said, "Tell Jeff the TikTok mods are awesome too."
They are. I thought they already knew that. They have to deal with a lot of stuff too, especially with all of them comments, and they get flooded.
No, I know for a fact that Peepaw's not lying. We know everything to a T about him. At that point, why lie? 54 to 61.
I guess it makes him a little bit younger.
Actually, guys, the cops in New Jersey, they do really want to pursue these cases, but the issue is that if the prosecutor won't take the case, they don't pursue it because it's the prosecutors, it's not the police officers. The police officers are on our side with this. We've had a lot of New Jersey cops side with us on this, but the prosecutors are the ones that don't take it. That's why we're trying to change this law right here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go that way.
Yeah, this way is like hectic. You gotta. This is our full-time job.
Where is this one?
How's it going, Ash Monday? The $30 one, Annie. It'll be posted to all the tiers, but $30 one will get it first. Thank you so much, Paranormal. So basically, what we do know is that basically it's really hard, even for the prosecutors, because it's not even really the prosecutor's fault. It's more so like the law. It just needs to be changed. And once that law is changed, prosecutors will have no problem taking the cases because they know it will go through court and they will be able to win that case. No calls have been done yet tonight.
We have one. That's probably all that's going to happen once I get back on.
Yeah, he knew I was filming the whole time. I told him I was filming for my safety and for his. There are people that come to the meetups, or there will be bystanders and they'll see it happening and they'll ask questions. So to keep us both safe, I record the whole time.
They're probably asking that because in certain states, like about the thing where two parties need to know that it's being recorded, but in New Jersey, it's only one. So
Yeah.
that wouldn't go for that. But no, I'm just saying, like, that's probably within it.
Yes, Serenity, I do. Not frequently, but here and there I will. Sapphire said that's how she thinks it is in Cali.
What, two parties?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that in a lot of places. But
And
I
also,
know
to stay safe at meetups.
we bring protection.
Always be aware of your surroundings. Always be aware of everything, constantly.
Sorry.
Even watch the person's movements, everything. You have to always watch everything.
So she's doing these calls intoxicated. Do I look intoxicated to you? Thank you. What am I intoxicated on?
Like, well, Matt's on here. I didn't even see Matt.
Yeah, cigarettes don't get you high, guys. Good night, Allison. The meetup was about like an hour and a half. Caffeine, Alyssa.
Jeff, why did you have to inform the cop you were about to bust this guy before you did it? Was it so he wouldn't be a witness? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you meant, Aaron. Wait, Aaron, are you talking about? Did you mean that? You probably didn't mean cop. You probably meant the taxi driver. Is that what you're talking about?
He was from New Mexico. Dakota.
Yeah, the taxi driver. No, I just told him so that he can just get out of the way, so he does not even have to deal with any of that whole situation that was happening. No, it wasn't a sheriff. No, it was a taxi driver. That's a taxi that took him to the hotel.
Yes, Jeff talked to him that long. It was only because he basically was stranded because the hotel wouldn't let him check in, and he had to call another taxi driver to come pick him up. I'm like really nervous to make this phone call. My God.
Who's it?
This guy. Stomach bleed. My family hates me. I want to die. Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm laying in bed now. What are you doing?
I'm not sure yet.
What do you mean you're not sure yet? Hello?
I was told by my family they hated me.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
So they just said it for no reason?
People wonder why I want to commit suicide for.
Well, why would you do that?
Because that hurts me.
Because what?
Because
Well,
I can see you know somebody that's not related to you saying that to you. I mean, when your mom and your dad or somebody say that to you, and it just
they probably just said it because they were mad about something.
at least I hope I still have you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you just told me that you were going to turn your phone off. So, I mean, how would you talk to me then?
You think I'm not going to give you my new number?
What?
You think I'm not going to give you my new number?
Well, I don't know. You made it like you were turning your phone off forever.
No, I didn't clarify. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Well, what did you do all day?
I worked.
And then what about after that?
I come home and I got in trouble because I went to work today.
You said you got in trouble because you went to work?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, that's what everybody's mad at me about because I want to work.
That's weird. Were you supposed to do something?
I had to work. I mean, I gotta have my job.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, were you supposed to do something, like, for your parents, and that's why they got mad?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense then.
But even if that was the case, I don't give them no right to say that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is pretty mean. I don't know why they said that either, but sometimes people say things because they're mad.
Mm. I'm just about half tempted to get my clothes and a couple of my blankets and just up and leave everything here.
Well, why would you do that? You should probably plan before you do that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Nikki, I would never, ever tell you that I hated you. Okay?
Yeah, I know. I would have never say that either.
Because, baby, that. mm, When they said that to me, it felt like they took a cigarette and crushed it out 3 times on my chest. Is what it felt like.
Yeah, I know. That probably hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm in tears.
Well, don't cry about it. You can always talk to me about it.
I always talk to you, baby. I need to find a way to video chat.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope. Unless you're not comfortable doing it, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah, I don't really like video chatting. It's really only because I never seen you before, like in person.
It's okay.
Are you mad at me?
No.
Well, like, what do you have planned for tomorrow? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I have no idea. Probably try to find me somewhere to move.
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard to move if you found somewhere.
Uh,
Well, where would you move if you had to move?
Somewhere where nobody knows me and I don't know anybody, and just start completely over everything.
Yeah, but like, where would that be?
I have no idea.
Well, do you have like, I don't know, like, is there anywhere that you ever wanted to move? Didn't you say that you wanted to move to Pennsylvania before?
Mm-hmm.
So then why don't you do that?
Might. I might.
Well, what about your daughter? How would you see her?
I'm gonna take her with me.
Oh, you'll be allowed to do that?
Yeah. I would have custody of her if it wasn't for my ex-wife.
What do you mean?
She was on drugs really bad.
Oh.
I can't even stand to be in here anymore.
You said what?
I can't even stand to be in here anymore.
Really?
No, I can't. I'm probably gonna go sleep in my car tonight.
Well, why would you do that? I mean, it's not like you have to sleep in the same room as them.
I know, but it's hard. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I know.
I got so many different things right now just eating at me. It's unreal.
Yeah, well, maybe you should, like, see a therapist or something. I had to go to one of them a couple years ago, like, in school.
I think I'm going to have myself put in a mental hospital for a while.
Why?
To get evaluated and make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah, well, maybe you should try to talk to somebody, too.
Because I don't think I'm okay.
Yeah, well, maybe you should do that, if it'll make you feel better.
Maybe. Only thing is, I won't have no way to get a hold of nobody. So I don't really want to do that.
You said you won't have what?
I said I won't have access to a phone if I do that. So I really don't want to do that.
So then why don't you just go see a therapist, like, twice a week or something like that?
I might just do that.
Well, why do you think you're not okay?
Because I got different things bothering me, and some of them are taking a really, really, really drastic toll.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes life's hard. But yeah, I think if you saw a therapist, it would help you.
Maybe.
When you go to sleep and you wake up tomorrow, you'll probably feel better. Huh?
I hope.
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes when I'm upset and I go to sleep, when I wake up the next day, I feel better. So, like, what's all of this stuff that you're, like, dealing with?
No, I don't even. I don't even know where to start. You know where to start.
What do you mean? If there's a lot of stuff, what do you mean you don't know how to start?
Meaning that there's just so much that I don't even know where to begin to start telling you about it. I mean, it's weird. It's hard to explain.
Well, like, is it stuff with like your mom and dad? Well, I know like the one thing you told me, is it like about work, your friends?
My work, my relationships. I mean, everything. I sit here and I feel like my character is completely under attack anymore. And I don't know how to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, well, I think that you should probably try to get some sleep. I think you'll feel better if you do that.
I missed you today.
Yeah, so did I.
And I love you very much.
No. Well, you should be happy if you like me so much.
You believe me, don't you?
Yeah, I believe you, but I mean, like, you're so upset, but like, at least you have me. Like, you think that I'm a good thing, or do you hate me too?
Oh, Nikki, don't ever say that. There is no way I would ever be able to hate you. I love you with all my heart.
Aw, me too. I don't know what to say.
And I always will, I promise.
Yeah, me too.
And I will do everything in my power to get better. Okay? I hate for you to see me like this.
Yeah, I think that you should probably try to find like a therapist when you wake up tomorrow and try to go to one. I know it helped me when I had to go.
I know, baby, but tomorrow's Saturday.
Well, maybe you could like go to like, I know like hospitals have like things where you can like ask them and they can give you recommendations.
True. It's true. Hmm. I think I'm starting to get sick.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause I'm sitting like I'm right dead in front of the furnace and I'm freezing.
Well, that's not good.
Right before you called, I just puked up a mouthful of blood all over my carpet.
Really? That's not good. Maybe you should go to the hospital.
My ulcers.
Yeah, maybe you should go to the hospital if that's happening.
If it does again, I will.
I would go now if I were you.
If somebody was here that would take me, because I can't drive it, you know,
Why not?
because I took narcotics. I can't drive with them. I'm not supposed to drive them.
You don't have any friends that can take you?
I'm sure if I called one of them, I could get it.
Yeah, you should probably try to do that.
Really want me to go.
What?
You really want me to go there? No.
Yeah. I don't want something bad to happen to you. I really think that you should try to call somebody so you can go. Or like call an Uber or something.
Oh well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Just let me know what happens, okay?
I love you.
You too. Good night.
Good night, baby.
For all you guys saying that, like, you should probably do something about it, he's literally just doing that on purpose. Because all of the stuff that when I don't answer for a while, he starts saying stuff like that. It's called being narcissistic. Or being a narcissist. You're right. I'm not inside his head, but he does this okay.
I wouldn't even answer.
All right, I'm not. It's grooming. If you know what grooming is, then you would know that that's what it is. We talk to these people every day. You don't. He takes narcotics because he has back pain. That's what he said. But he also said he used to be addicted to drugs. So I doubt that a doctor would prescribe him narcotics if he was addicted to drugs before. So that can tell you a lot right there. Definitely Pandora. Thank you, Nurse Heather.
Even if anything, regardless of all this, why would he be trying to confide and
A 14-year-old.
have all this and say all this to a little girl? Come on, dude.
So basically, I don't even want to say that. Yeah, a doctor would not prescribe an addict narcotics. I've had a lot of addicts in my family, and I can tell you that they don't get prescribed narcotics.
Melanie guy flew from. There you go. Lexi just wrote it.
And then on top of it, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but he was also texting somebody while he was talking to me. So obviously, he talks to other people.
Thanks, Amber.
Grooming is manipulation to somebody. It's when an adult manipulates a child into doing what they want. That's what grooming is. They have different techniques like that, like trying to make you feel bad to do things. There's people that will do that for pictures. They will say that stuff like that because I won't send them pictures of myself, like in a sexual manner. That's what they do. They do it so that you feel bad. Oh no, he's cheating on you. Yeah, probably.
Oh no, Lexi, no. You know I would never get mad at you.
All right, all y'all guys with your PhDs in here, can you send me a picture of your PhD, please? These people are acting like doctors in here. Almost every single person in Jeff and I's family has done drugs, so we know all about it. Right, and you get ibuprofen. I'm happy that you're clean. That is a great accomplishment. The only way you would get prescribed narcotics is if you didn't tell your doctor that you were addicted. And it's not documented anywhere. That's awesome, Gypsy.
Right, that's what I'm saying, Shanti. Like, if I'm puking blood, dude, 911's being called immediately.
Right.
What are you talking about? That is not norm.
Thank you, Be Crazy.
A lot of these pedophiles do lie about their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Lie
The guy
about
that we met up
even
with today
small
did.
things. Even small things. Like, it doesn't have to be big. Like, small little things to lie about their lives. I'm sitting in front of the thermos because I'm cold. I'm sick.
Thanks, positive love.
Any update on snow cone? Any update on snow cone?
I don't think he ever answered.
Right, Sapphire.
No, Lexi, your comment didn't make me mad at all.
Well, she talks to him more, so I don't know. What would you say? Hey.
Which percentage of what he says would you say is a lie? Stomach bleed? Probably almost everything.
I would say everything, like where he lives and stuff like that, like his house.
Yeah.
Things like that. I think he's telling the truth on.
Yeah, but it's like he says stuff like, I'm not kidding you, almost every single day he says that he's either buying or selling a car. And that he's fixing them and stuff like that. And I don't really think that's true. He's lying about his medical chart. Yeah. Pathological liar alert.
Oh, is he stealing the car?
Yes, boss mom. Yeah, he apparently lives with his mom and dad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he does stuff like that. He says that he makes all this money. Like, he said that he bought a car and fixed one thing on it or something and sold it for like $6,000 or something.
He could have.
He could have, but
you never know. But
every day.
Not every day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's possible, but like what she just said, like if he makes all of this money, then why is he living with his mom and dad?
You're right.
Because even when we first started texting, he said that he didn't want to live with, or he wanted to move to Pennsylvania. That's why I said that, because he said that before. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of people don't realize that people that are pedophiles have no sympathy. That's 100% correct.
Even a guy I busted today, man, he showed like no sympathy throughout anything. Like he didn't really care what was happening. I don't know if his nerves were going crazy and he just didn't know how to handle the situation or not, but he did not show any remorse. I mean, he sits there and he says words, but his facial expressions don't match with his feelings, like what he's saying.
Yeah, that throws up blood numerous times, waits to go to the hospital, says he had a heart attack, drove himself to the hospital, was only there for 2 hours, and then they let him go.
Right, Zach, that's
For a heart
exactly what I
attack.
think it is. No empathy. Not caring.
Are you trained to do this? We've
Wow,
trained
Stephanie,
ourselves.
that's crazy.
Jeff's been
Wow.
studying the laws and stuff like that for years now. I've been doing it for a little over a year. We know what we're doing. We know what you can and can't do. We know what you can be sued for, all of that stuff.
Good night, Laura. Thank
Yeah,
you
I
for
don't know
modding
why
tonight.
10
We
people are
appreciate
asking the
you.
same question. That's why I just answered it. I answer that all the time. Yeah, that would not happen 2 hours. Exactly.
Right. Thank you.
Realistically, anybody can sue you for anything. Doesn't mean that they're going to win, but anybody can sue you for anything.
You can't tell if I'm looking at YouTube or
But
TikTok. Well, if I look up like this, I'm just looking at TikTok.
The main thing that they sue you for, though, is defamation of character. Yeah, Gypsy, I totally get that. So, yeah, it does us too.
People tell us about our job all the time, Sapphire. It's crazy. They know so much. They should go into this field.
I know. We will get you the best lawyer. We do have a lawyer on retainer, but
Jocelyn, I'm not sure, but probably not. To be honest with you, I think we're about to get off in a second. It's like almost 1 o'clock here in the morning. I feel after today, exhausted. Man,
yeah, is it something that they're guilty for? I know, right? Thank you, Jillian. What's the next steps in exploiting these guys for doing what they
I
do?
don't understand, but we'll keep getting that every time we go live from someone.
Right. So the next step is what we did today. That's the goal, is to meet up with them. We can't encourage it. It has to be on their own free will. So it's really a guessing game. So like I said
Maybe,
before,
Brian, maybe.
every case is different. So some people just stop talking, so we just send their information in. Some people meet up, then we send their information in. Some people, there's just different. Some people text you 2 times and then that's it, and there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just stuff like that. So there's not really a specific way of how to do things, but we give everything over.
Thank you, Sapphire. You don't know how much them words really mean to us. We appreciate everything. Appreciate all the support from all of you.
We usually go live between 8 and 9 Eastern time. Tonight we got on later because we had a really long day.
It really was. All right, guys, I'm getting off.
Yeah, guys, for everybody that has Patreon, I'm going to be editing the rest of the video tonight. I'm hoping that I can get it done by the end of whatever, before I go to sleep, because there's a lot of editing to do, because like I said, the video is like an hour and a half long.
You have a lot of editing to do because there's even certain things in there that are said, like his address.
Yeah.
Important things that we don't want to really put out for everybody to see.
Yeah.
So.
I don't even know what you're asking. Positive love is grand. I literally just see everybody responding to you rudely, but I never see anything that you say except for that one thing. I've been looking for your comment for a while now.
Probably moderators probably timed it out, can they?
I don't know. They keep responding to her though because she's like being rude or something, and I literally keep looking for her comments, but I can't find them.
Don't give her satisfaction. Move on to the next. All right, guys. Much love to everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.
What was she even asking? Bye.